I'm gonna say, before I do this review, if you like Oggy and the Cockroaches, good for you. You can like it if you want to. A certain percentage of this review is hyperbole, and you have to realize that. So, yeah. When I first clicked on an episode of Oggy and the Cockroaches, I didn't know what to particularly think about it. I hadn't seen this show before anywhere, and it was obscure to me. I had never heard of it before until that point. But when I started watching it, I fell into a complete boredom I cannot explain without showing you clips of this show. This show primarily focuses on slapstick comedy, and while slapstick can be a decent form of comedy on its own when it does something original, when it completely, flat out copies another show that did slapstick before it, it's just, I don't know what to think about it. The thing with the show is, it's basically a carbon copy of Tom and Jerry, but instead of a mouse, it's cockroaches. That's basically the premise of the entire story. Yes, they have different characters, yes, there's different settings, yes, the characters have tiny, insignificant differences, but besides all that, the slapstick's the same. It's the same thing. The bad guy always wins, blah blah blah. Sometimes the cat wins. It's the same thing. I can even prove to you that it's the same thing. They have the exact same slapstick forms. Like, they have the paper accordion. They'll get crushed, turned into an accordion, blah blah blah. They'll hit their head against a rock after falling out of a building. Blah blah blah. It's the same thing exactly. And even then, if you take all of this out of consideration, you know what the biggest problem is? Half the time, I don't even know what they're doing. These characters, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, at least in Tom and Jerry, even though Tom and Jerry didn't have a voice, I could still see what they were doing. I knew they had an overarching plot. I knew they were trying to do something in the episode. But in this, it's so confusing. For example, in one episode, they're going up a light tower. There's this other cat with him. The cat is apparently afraid of heights, yet he completely knows he's going up a light tower. He even goes up the steps. He knows he's going up a light tower. He knows he's going up steps. Yet when he gets to the top and he looks out the window, he's like all freaked out. It's like, dude, you knew it was a light tower. You knew you were going up a large flight of stairs, and you knew that there was a giant window that you would be able to see your height from. Why is he free? Why was he even going up the light tower in the first place? And then when they do get up there, the Oggy guy, he picks up a lighthouse manual, and then he's like all interested in it. And then these like cockroaches like come out and they steal it, and he thinks that he needs it. He's like, oh no, he's like all freaked out, like this is like the most important thing in the world. It's a lighthouse manual and you don't even care about it, and that was like the most important thing in the world? This show just doesn't make sense, flat out. I don't hate it as much as I'm putting forward, but it's just a confusing, boring, I don't even know, it's just so confusing. Half the time I don't know what's going on, and the other half it's completely boring. It's just, that's basically the complete overarching ideal, but over this entire series. It's just, and it's boring slapstick. It's not, I mean, at least with Tom and Jerry, I can give it the fact that it created that kind of slapstick. I didn't like it, I don't like the slapstick, but I'll give it to them that they created it and it's theirs. But this is just a carbon copy. It has nothing. It doesn't make sense. What was the purpose of making this? Isn't there already another Tom and Jerry show? Why did they have to make this? It just doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this down. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it when the bad guy wins. I hate it. It's a it's just like they have this good character, he's good-hearted, he's not a bad person, and then they have these vile creatures who come in and they just like beat him up. Like, what was the purpose of that? Am I supposed to find that funny? Am I supposed to find it funny that they're destroying this creature that was a completely kind-hearted being, and then we're supposed to feel sorry for these vile creatures because, oh no, he wants to kill them after they attacked him? It's just a stupid subject. Oh, they have this stupid freaking pest that's supposed to be taken care of, like a mouse. And then they have the cat, and then the cat always loses. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It's dumb. I hate it. It's dumb. That's basically my idea on Ozzy and the Cockroaches. I hope you like this. Good night.